Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles episode 3. Now we're just following on from the little cutscene between Shulk and Fiora and heading straight to the lab. So there's another landmark popping up on our map. They're really frequent in the home city for some reason. When we get to bigger spaces they won't be as frequent. Now we can just see on the minimap, and over that guy's head, the white exclamation marks. These just indicate that that character has a quest, that little Nopon has one above him too. But for now, cutscene.
Rhine?
Rhine, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just.
Rhine!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Rhine?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Rhine. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Rhine, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Now as we head out to go to the cave, I'm just going to grab some of the quests that we've been passing by. There's a number of different types of quests in the game. A lot of them are collection quests. So this little Nopon wants us to grab 2 small shells. In this case, we get them from killing little monsters. Other types of collection quests just want us to hand in items that we collect from the blue collectible spots on the ground. Every area that you go into will have a collection, well, will have a set of collection quests, and it's always a good idea to find them and pick them up, because they're the ones that auto-complete and you will do them naturally as you progress the story in the area. So they're just there so that you go and talk to some people and hunt around a bit, and then get a bit of an XP boost as you go along, so you don't have to go out of your way to grind to finish the game. The game is designed so that as you play through it, you don't have to do lots of side quests or just monster grinding, that kind of thing, to be a high enough level to actually finish the whole game. I know a lot of people get burnt out on games as big as this because they feel like they want to do every side quest and that kind of thing. And a lot of games, especially JRPGs, you do have to go out of your way to grind. But in this case, you really don't. If you just follow through, if you've been trying to, don't just follow through, that means something completely different. I'll finish that sentence in a second. If you've been trying to play and find yourself a bit burnt out on all the side quests and stuff, you really don't need to do them. Just follow the quests, do the main story, and you'll be fine. I know especially Final Fantasy games are quite bad examples of this, that unless you know the game inside out and you've kind of broken it, and you know how to exploit all the weaknesses, some people even learn how to mangle the random number generators in RPGs to, you know, to make it manageable. But the first time playthrough where you don't know all that stuff, you do find yourself running around just killing the same stuff over and over again to level up, or digging out hundreds of side quests and stuff that essentially boil down to kill X of these or hand in X of these. This game doesn't have that. I cannot remember what I was actually going to say when I stopped my sentence at just follow through, but I am 100% sure I wasn't actually recommending that you shit yourself. So, don't do that. definitely has no bearing on the game. I was originally, when I ran around collecting quests, going to talk about how everything looks and how it's all been designed, because I really like the attention to detail in the town and stuff. But I've run out of time on this video, and we are actually coming up to a little jump cut. It's a bit more abrupt than intended. I thought I would show off some of the area not inside the township, and also what everything looks like at night time. As you may have noticed, there is a day-night cycle that continues as we run around, and some areas, some more so than others, look very different at night time. It's a very nice effect. It's not just a blunt daytime nighttime. There are times when you can definitely tell, you know, this is dusk, this is dawn. I did actually run around here earlier for a cheeky bit. That's why there's a treasure chest there. See, this guy with the patterning around his name is a unique monster. We're not going to take him on. Unique monsters of a given level are much harder than a normal monster of the same level, and to take them on you want A, a party of 3 people, which we obviously don't have right now, and B, generally a level or 2 higher at least. One of the quests we were given was to kill these guys. Apparently they're pestering people. I like the design. They're like, they're called the Flammy, or Flammy, and I guess they're supposed to be this world's version of flamingos, but they do look slightly reptilian, and they're all very pretty colours. The company that made this, Monolith Soft, have announced a sequel. Well, they've announced a new game that people are debating whether it's a sequel or not. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping it's a sequel, and it kind of looks like one. Very familiar setting from the trailer, and characters and that kind of thing. But even if it's not, I'm really looking forward to seeing what their art staff and design staff come up with in HD. All the animals, some of them are really cute, some of them really interesting, some do look very dangerous. When we... oh, quickly. There you can see the autocomplete feature of a quest. That's another time-saving feature they've added into this game, as well as the instant travel. Unless handing in a quest is needed to progress it down a chain, once you've finished a quest, either collecting enough of something or killing enough of something, it auto-completes and you don't have to return back to the person who gave it to you. You only have to return really for the side quests that act as their own self-contained stories, that kind of thing, like mini arcs off to the side of the main story.
That was too easy! Man, what a bunch of jokers!
This little creature that I'm standing next to is a baby emu. I think they're really cute. I really like the combination of their little tufts around their sides and then the scaly plates. I find games they either make some animals that look very samey. I mean, I think the Flammy, they look cool, but they are obviously just like slightly reptilian flamingos. Or games like create completely wacky things that don't look anything like you'd see ever. But I find a lot of the monsters in here, like the emus and stuff, they do look kind of, I don't know, something we might see if we lived for millions of years. And someone managed to crossbreed an armadillo with a cow, and one of those little tussly footstools. Like the dog in Beauty and the Beast. That's what I think those tassels are. That's another quest that's autocomplete. And some of you will be very, very pleased to learn I have worked out how to use the speed up function when I'm making the videos. So I can still show off areas, and there won't be lots of jump cuts, that kind of thing, and me cutting things out and then saying, oh, I just did this. Instead, you can see them running around like maniacs in the background as I talk. Originally when I did this function, I couldn't find a way to do it that didn't have them all sounding like chipmunks. I've fixed that now which I'm grateful for, because otherwise I was going to have to like cut out all the audio and just spend ages painstakingly fading the background music over stuff as I sped up and slowed down. I've run around for this bit not only to complete some quests but also to show off the scale of a couple of things. When we were sat with Fiora, we saw the batteries fire off at some of the debris falling from the sky. We're actually standing on one of those now and looking around. I'm just showing off how big they are and part of the area I'm in. Another thing to note is when I look up and around at all the cliff sides and stuff, they're all places we can go, and in some cases have been. Might not be the next update, but if not, it'll be the one after that. I'll be standing on a high point, and I'll actually be able to look down and point out both the place we started, the place I was just at then, and all the town and stuff. And it's interesting just being able to look down at them all connected and not having dividing screens between them and stuff. Got a jump cut, annoyingly. I'm going to work on softening those a bit. But I'd finished running around, I completed a few of the quests, we got a level or so, as you saw. And now I'm actually going to head up to the caves. So the bits where I'm showing off new areas or new enemies, I won't speed up. Anything that is sped up, you won't be missing anything not seeing it in full time. It will only ever be stuff we're revisiting and have killed before.
Right, let's do this. This one's mine.
I think maybe they could have made some of the animals you were asked to kill as your first batch of quests a bit more threatening. Because so far everything we've been told is endangering the people of the colony haven't attacked us unless we attack them, and have been like bunny rabbits and crabs just like digging in the sand. There is also a quest to kill baby emu, and I just refuse to take it because they're so cute. Got lots of caterpillars. We have an understanding. They don't look at me. I don't kill them. And with one big exception, it works. Okay, we've reached... I want to say we've reached a mutual level of respect. I let them think I respect them, and they don't waste my time. But for now, that is all from me. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next update.
All right.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora!
Ah! I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.